Welcome back. I'm your host, Sylvia Anglin. Bliss on Bliss Studio offers local up-and-coming artists the chance to showcase their work without the heavy costs. Here to tell us more about the studio and how to display your art and get involved is Jed Merino. Welcome, Jed.
Thank you, Shirley. Thank you for the opportunity to be able to speak out here, and also thank you to Dave Brodsky. Yes, it's an artist-run space in Sunnyside, Queens. I'm a painter and a printmaker, and a year ago, my wife and Carolina, decided to open the space to local artists to showcase and to be able to network, as the events go on.
So it's interesting because a lot of times artists don't, they have these wonderful pieces, but they don't have an open space to display them in. And art can come in many different forms. It can be in the media form, it can be in the textile form, it can be in the traditional, pen, paper, or paint and canvas. What does your studio offer to these artists?
Well, we're fortunate to have about 1,200 square feet of space. So I'm able to display a lot of different forms of art. We recently had light installations. We have music going on. We have the traditional painting on canvases, but we also do sculptures, and we do a lot of other events like poetry, film showing, and
So it's a great space. I'm curious to know, how long does the art stay as an installation at your location?
Well, I've done over the past year monthly events, and I think going forward, I'm going to change a little with my planning and probably have it up for about 3 months. In between, we have the music and the poetry readings and the films while the art's up. It just provides that nice ambiance and sort of relation with the visual and the environment around.
So how long have you been providing this service to the community?
Well, we officially launched last year. I've been in the space for about 9 years, and I have to remember that because that's when I got married to my wife, and she'll ask me when you got married. So I'm always saying 90, very important. But we officially launched last year. We've done small events the years before, but sort of opened up to everybody and launched a website and Facebook just last year.
So I'm curious to know, what has the reception been by artists who've had installations there? Is it more of I'm exposed, people are contacting me, I can finally sell my artwork and make money?
It's amazing. First and foremost, I tell the artists that we're really not known yet as a commercial space, so people come really to network. But we're really excited that I get so much proposals, and actually when we started up as a community-based art space in Sunnyside, Queens, I've to this point exhibited artists as far as San Francisco, flying in from or driving in from Boston down the 95 and bringing their art with them. Just last October, we exhibited a couple from Australia who sent their piece here, and we did so.
I was going to ask, have you had any international artists or had any international attention?
Yes, well, the Filipino couples from Australia, and March I'm working with this other proposal from a Filipino artist in the Philippines who'll be coming in March. So we're really excited. It started small. And again, to your question about the yes, they're happy to be able to show their pieces or performance. And to network and meet other, we've seen photographers working with musicians and talking and coming up with collaborations, and it's exciting that all of those things happen in our space.
So I'm curious to know, if I'm an artist and I'm interested in getting into your space in Sunnyside, Queens, what do I have to do?
Well, send me the I look at your proposals, meaning what you want to do, your artwork. I'm a painter by trade. I don't really have any curatorial, but visually I do. But I do discuss. I have a group of friends who we discuss the artwork, and we wanna we wanna know we're going the right direction. So we have discussions. I usually look at people's works, and sometimes I'll see other people's work and I'll say, oh, there's a connection. They're doing sort of the same thing. The process is the same, or they have the same thread. And then I start a discussion, and they say, do you see this person's work? Do you want to work with us? We do a show or something like that, and that's how it usually evolves.
So it's a creative and open process.
It's a creative
So
and
if
open.
someone's interested in getting in contact with you, what should they do?
They can email me at bliss@blissonblissstudio.com, or find me on Facebook, which is the Bliss and Bliss Studio Facebook page. And then we'll take it from there.
Great words.
Thank you.
We have to take a quick break, but there's more on Open when we return.